I'm sorry, in my head I'll be visualizing the music to the intro. I'm actually watching the intro play as I record. Um, what's up, everybody? Real fast, I hopped in here because I wanted to break down this 300 pip trade on GU and how I got it and what's going on with it, so you people can understand what is occurring. Oh, got a subscriber. Thank you, thank you. I know some of y'all wonder why that pops off sometimes. If you see it, it's because I have this set up to go live when the time is right. I do plan on taking some of these trades live with you guys once the channel gets a little bigger. If you guys want to do that, we can do that. Obviously, I already have it set up. So all I got to do is just hit the go live button when I'm trading, right? But anyway, I digress. That's not what you're here. You're here to learn the breakout. How did I get it? So let's get straight into it. Okay, so what you're looking at on the chart is a GU breakout. It's a couple of positions that were open. We are currently at 353 pips on Memorial Day. People say that you can't trade on holidays. This is not true. Don't listen to these people when they tell you certain things until you do the research. Keep warning you about that. This is one of those things that you hear, and meanwhile, while you're partying, you're missing 370 pips. Okay? Just keep that in mind when you're on the beach getting drunk with spending your Forex funds, which ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. But just know while you doing that, you missed 369.70 pips. Okay. People think I be making this up. So anyway, um let's break it down. First of all, when you see me trading a breakout, just know that this is our custom breakout. You can't get it online. However, I'm going to show you the source. I'm going to give you guys the source today. I hope you guys are prepared for the source today. I'm going to give you guys the source, and hopefully you guys appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to show you the breakout on the MT4, the free one, not the paid one, the free one. Okay, so let's go to the chart, because I don't want you guys to think I'm always trying to sell something. Okay, I'm going to bless y'all with the free source. Okay, so here we go. Trending, go to the insert, go to indicators, go to trending. When you get there, I'm going to do it again in front of you. Go to insert, go to indicators, go down to trending, and right there, Ikamuchu. This is what you want. Pop that bad boy on chart. Boom. You see that? Now, I did this in front of you so you guys can understand. When you see us using the Ikamuchu cloud, it's different from the one on the MT4. Ours is different. Ours is more precise as far as indicators usually lag. Ours are more precise. There's levels to the Ikamuchu that we have. We'll teach you all that. Don't worry about it. If you don't know Ikamuchu, we can teach you. But this is how I learn breakouts. This is how I learn to get all these pips. So I'm gonna show you that our MT4 versus theirs is different. However, you can still use theirs. Ours is just more advanced, but you can use theirs for the primary objective, which is once you see price break through the cloud. Now, if you go all the way to the furthest point to the left, right? All the way to the first point to the left, right? You can see where this broke out of the cloud. Now notice our cloud was completely different. When it broke out our cloud, it broke out our cloud way before it broke out of the MT4 cloud. Now if you tweak the settings, you probably could get it to match similar to ours, but it won't. Trust me, it won't. Anyway though, when it broke out, you were able to enter for a buy. Now let's just count real fast from here. If you enter for the buy from here and you went all the way up to here per se, right? Way across the Tikasin and the Kedason lines, right? You could have got 263 pips. Okay, so let's look where we entered. We entered here when it first broke out. So now, and that's 197 pips, and we have a couple of entries stacked up. So that's how we got to 400 now pips. Okay, so I'm going to title this 400 pips because we hit 400 pips. Okay, and it's still going crazy. Now, I do expect this to slow down at 8 o'clock when New York session opens because it is an American holiday. And once the American session kicks in, I think it's going to be dead for the rest of the day. It's probably going to consolidate, and tomorrow we'll get some sells, okay? However, though, let's get back to the point. You can use that Ikamuchu cloud as well. However, you'll just get the breakout a little bit differently. But you can still, let me delete that off the chart because there's too much going on. You can still get the breakout off the regular Ikamuchu, and I just showed you how to find it. A lot of people don't even know about this tool, but it was how I learned how to trade breakouts. When I found out about the Ikamuchu, I started studying it, and I started studying it right around the time I ran into my mentor, and he actually is a master of it. So it was kind of like hand in hand that we should work together because he's a master of something I actually was studying. So I felt that as, I took that as a sign that me and him should have hooked up. Pause, because it sounds a little crazy when I'm talking, but yeah, I took it as like a confluence, as we were saying, trading, that it was something to me hooking up with him. And as you can see, 2 years later, boom, we're here, 400 pips, right? So I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to give you guys a secret sauce on how I get these trades. This is one of the ways I get them. Now, a lot of people are gonna say, you know, there's a lot of things people say. Why would you do this? Why would you do that? Well, this is one of the methods. Sometimes the market is not good enough for you to do this, but it usually is. If you get a move at the right time on the market, you can stay in it for days. This trade, part of these trades were from last week. Some of these trades you see now, I keep adding positions, but really, some of the positions were added over the course of days. That's why if you look over to the right, you'll see that it's a bunch of trades stacked up. And the reason that they're stacked up like that is because I've been entering trades for weeks on this chart. So just know that. And once again, hit us up. We will show you these things. There's a lot of things we can show you, or we'll help you that you can get to the point where you can do this as well. You can't fake this. Like I said, I'm uploading this video immediately. So when you see it, it'll probably be a few hours after I enter this trade. The current time is 7:13 a.m. that I entered this trade. Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, so when you go back and you look at these trades, just check the calendars, check the charts, do your back test, and see if this is true. You'll know that this can't be fake. This is not nothing. It's real. It's a real trade. So I'm just showing you because I really am trying to help people, because I wasted a lot of time. And had I not got to this point, I would have been here a lot sooner. So I'm just trying to help you guys out. Once again, this is available. Hit us up directly. Follow the Discord. If you hit us up on Discord, I could give you the discounted PayPal link for this. But you still need to get the courses. Well, not the courses, the classes on how to use it. If you know how to use it, go ahead. But if you want us to show you, like you and me show you how I use it exactly, what kind of settings I use and stuff, hit us up and we'll do all of that for you. But like I said, you don't have to buy anything. I don't want this to be about me. Oh, you can't do it without buying the robot. You can do it with the regular Ikamucha. I just showed you the difference, though. There's a difference. It's a little bit of a more difficult approach to use theirs, but it still can work. You can do it for free. You could try it for free. You could back test it, because this is me trying to help you versus me trying to get money from you, okay? So you can do all of that with the free one. You never have to use the robot. Like I said, the robot, the benefits of the robot are that it can take the trade for you. It can give you the signal. I have a video on my channel where I show you how to set MT4 up to your phone. You could get the alert while you out chilling. The alert will tell you, hey, something just broke through your cloud on this pair that you had it on. And you could just go look at the app. You can either look at your computer remotely or look at the MT4 app. And usually, with my MT4 on my phone, I have it set up similar to my computer, so I can see exactly what occurred just by looking at the price, right? Because really, you got to know price action. And I can tell if that confirmation of it breaking through the crowd is good or not. Sometimes I have the robot on because I know it's getting ready to go up, and I just leave it on and I go about my business. Or sometimes I watch it, because if it's ranging, with the breakout, you don't really have to worry about it like ranging through the cloud too much. But if you're on like a lower time frame and there's different things going on, you can get cooked. But like I said, I'll show you how to not do that. If you look at this on a 30-minute, it's very clean how it moved. There was not really any worrying about it breaking through the cloud, unless you look over to the middle, right at the point. I can't get my cursor to show, but if you look towards the middle, there's a part where you see it broke out the cloud, dropped. It gave you a couple pips. And a matter of fact, let me see if I could count how many pips it gave when it broke out. It actually gave 20 pips. The lowest point was 29. Well, yeah, 29. Let's say 30 pips. It gave 30 pips before it went back into the cloud. And in the depending on your stop loss, it backed into it. Usually, if you got 30 pips, your stop loss is going to be probably 20, 30 pips, right? So it backed into your stop loss, and then it backed through the cloud and shot back up. Now, if you're using proper risk management, that is okay that it did that, because what will happen is when it broke back through the cloud and shot up, it turned around and gave you 130 pips. See this? You probably can't see my cursor, but you can see the points that I'm making as far as the price. It gave 130 pips back to you. So for the 30 pips you lost through the stop loss, you just gained another 100. So like I said, proper risk management, you could work your way around all that. That ain't really nothing. You did lose the trade on the robot if you had it on, but then the robot turned around and gave you 100 pips back. So you lost 30 but gained 100. So it's a 30 pip loss and 130 pip gain. See what I'm saying? Proper risk to reward. So what did you do? You did a 1 to 4, 1 to 3. You did a 1 to 3.5 on your trade right there, and then that's it for the day. Then it went back into the cloud. Now here's another trade. It went back into the cloud here. Then it shot back out again, which means that depending on your stop loss, right? If you took profit on 100 and something pips, which you should have did, you should have took profit around 100. I'm gonna show you where you should have took profit on that trade if you're really paying attention to trading, right? This is the point. Right at 112, right around here, is when you would have took your profit because it was creating a level there. So you would have got out if you were really trading, right? Then it went back into the cloud here, and then it would have shot back out the cloud and gave you another 155 pips on a robot. And once again, it created a level, so you would have got out around a level. You'd have got out around 137 pips because that's really the safe spot to get out. You could be greedy, but that would have been when you should have put your stop loss, your take profit or whatever. And if you had a runner, you would have let it run, but put your break even at least to 130 pips. So you'd have ate that. Then it went back in the cloud again and came out again and gave out 39 pips, right? And once again, it created a level at 32. You would have got out at the safe spot right there. You would have got 32 pips. Or you would have stayed in, being greedy. It would have backed into your stop loss, got you out the trade, came out, gave another 30 pips. Once again, if you're going over 30 pips without moving your take profit or break even, then you should be already knowing what you're getting into. Then it broke out the cloud again. Gave another 40 pips, hit a level, which if you traded it, you went back up with it. Then it broke through the cloud again. If you traded from down here, this is a whole nother indicator we have. It would have told you to get in here. You would have caught all of this. And that's what I caught on one trade. You would have caught all of this. See that? 175 pips. That's a whole nother robot. So let's stick to this robot. It would have went back through the cloud. Boom. Came out. Gave out, 69 pips. Then it would have probably backed in a little bit. But you still good. You still good. And if you stayed, like I'd stayed, you'd have been at 122 pips. Which is where I'm at now. See? And I got all these trades stacked up, as you can see. So that's why I got 400 pips right now, just about. So I'm breaking this down to you guys. And you can do all this with a free indicator. But the difference is you would have got all these trades off the robot. The robot would have took all of those for you, okay? So as long as you had your take profit and your stop loss properly positioned with risk management, you really had nothing to worry about. You could have slept through this. You see what I'm saying? You could have slept and caught all these trades. So when I post trades saying that, I'm not actually making that up. It's not marketing. I really was sleeping, caught some trades because I know what was going on and I set the robot up. But yeah, so that's it. This video is long. I feel like all my videos are long. But thank you, man, to everybody that's subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to help you guys out as much as I can because I wasted a lot of time. I don't want to keep repeating the same thing over. But hopefully this video was helpful. Share with people that's learning to trade. If somebody wants to learn how to trade, remember, I primarily do like to trade breakouts. You won't really see me making too many videos about scalping, or you won't see me making too many videos about ranging markets, because in a ranging market, that means I'm probably just sitting in the trade. More than likely, I'm sitting in the trade waiting for it to break out. So I'm either in a trade or waiting for one at that time. So when you see me post this, because I'm already sitting in some trades. All right. So I'm out of here, guys, man. Y'all be good. Hopefully y'all enjoy the holiday and everybody's being safe out there. Peace.